Thank you so much, Ms. Devi, for joining here with us this afternoon.
Hi. Uh, Good evening. I'm really happy to share this stage with such a brilliant people. And I'm very thankful for Kaveri Hospitals for giving me this opportunity. So the first thing is to begin with, my topic is especially on companion bot. I think Dr. Suresh sir and also the COO has talked about it in a little bit. So I just want to brief you in terms of companion bot. So what is companion bot? What is going to do with healthcare? And moving forward, what are the how to build it and what are the guides we need to follow for it? So this is my agenda. So first I want to talk about who am I to talk about this. I think I already got an intro. So I'm just going to skip it out. And then what are the impact of AI in healthcare? And then I'm going to talk about the companion bot. And then I'm going to talk about how we want to build it out. And is it secure and accurate? So to begin with, I'm just going to skip this out. So I think I align a lot with Dr. Suresh sir. So basically the thing which I want to talk about is the user-first approach. So wherever we go, whatever product we develop, it's only for the users who is going to use it. It's not for any other purpose. So the user will have their own psychology, they have their own process, they have their own set, where technology needs to be always facilitate them in terms of the way which they want to work it. So that's how Siam Computing also works, and I think that's the reason we also work with Kaveri Hospitals. So we align in terms of user first. So some areas I'm going to talk about, like how AI is, right now how AI is used in healthcare, and I think most of the people has covered this. So I have given small examples. So like, for example, like improving the diagnostic and early detection has been done by IBM Watson. It's right now analyzing all the X-rays, MRIs and CTs and giving them more accurate results where we can diagnose the diseases. And second thing is, like Tempus is one of the tool which is used to give the treatment plans for the users by predicting their EMR report. And then the predictive analysis is better in terms of when we know like what the people are doing in terms of their reports, their entire history, then it is very helpful for us to predict it out. And this is my own topic, like an AI companion bot. So I'm going to touch in base with that in the next slides. So for example, like Hippocratic AI is one of the important companion bot which is there in the market, which helps people to do their job in effective and easy manner. I think the Da Vinci surgical system has provided an robots which help them to do surgeries and this thing. And finally, like for an operational efficiency in terms of hospitals, I think there is an Acropolium web portal which helps the people to make better billing cycles, better saving their time and then operational efficiencies. And now comes that AI-powered companion bot. So I'm just going to give a small storyline where I'm going to use a story brand framework. So first, let us think like Sanjay is a person who's very tired, very drowsy, and feeling very less energetic and have a very high headache. He just went to hospitals and meet a person, an admin person over there, where the admin person is assisting Sanjay. Hey Sanjay, would you like to book an appointment? And we have a slots available at this particular thing. Then Sanjay got an appointment, and then Sanjay needs to talk with an admin person, check where is my appointment. And second thing is nurses. So then the entire doctor session has been done, and then Sanjay has been admitted in the hospital, and then comes nurse, where they are feeling like, now the nurse has been asking, how are you feeling, and are you experiencing any nausea, and please take this medicines at 2 p.m. This has been advised by the nurses to Sanjay. And then comes the lab technician, and then they are giving you a report. So I have a report for you, Sanjay, and this is your sugar level is getting little higher. And then comes a dietitian. Based on your sugar high level, we just prescribe you some diet plans. And then comes a caregiver who gives like, Sanjay, your wearable devices has been integrated and your walk today is only 200 and we are not able to, you're not able to cope it up. So we suggest you some wellness plan. And finally comes a pharmacist and they are giving them the medicines and giving the pricing amount to it. So basically, Sanjay is right now very confused. So Sanjay is thinking like, how many people I need to communicate with? How long I need to wait for a queue? And do I remember all the people's schedule? When do I go and communicate with them? And I'm very confused right now. Are these people are very empathetic to me? So empathy is a very important word which I need to register in terms of user. So now Sanjay is thinking like sometimes people will not be always empathetic. So we are also busy in our own world. We cannot empathetic with the user always. So Sanjay is now, the people are not empathetic with me. And how do I remember all these things? I don't want to wait in a queue. And right now, the Gen Z generation has been back. And they also don't want to wait in a queue. And especially me also don't want to wait in a longer queues. And now I am very confused. On top of all these things, I need a caregiver or my parents to take care of my health, where they need to talk to me, like ask me whether you have taken your medicines on time, is it all happening in a proper way. So now how many people needs to take care of me right from the beginning till end, when I'm feeling very sick, stressed. So I want so many people to take care of. Even on top of it, I feel like I'm left out. Nobody is hearing me. So this is a very stressful situation for the user. And to overcome this, there is an option for it where we call that as a companion bot. So I have given a small example over here. It's a bot. Basically, it's your caregiver in a very efficient manner. Where, for example, if I'm going to some specific hospitals, and a caregiver has been assigned to me, and the caregiver is saying like every morning checking with me like, hey, how are you? Are you okay with that? Even if I can ask whatever questions I want to. And then the caregiver is saying like, your schedule has been done today by 6:30. Please go to this link and you can see that. So here is your glucose level and looks like you feel high glucose. What you want to suggest a doctor for this? One second. So how do I go back? I need to go back. Yeah, thank you. So this is how companion bots work. I'm sorry. So the companion bot is an empathetic virtual personalized assistance for you, where it supports managing the health efficiently, and it is a personal guide who takes care of you right from your entry into the hospital, where it organizes your diaries, it organizes your schedules, it takes care of your medicines, it take care of your entire process of going with the cycle of in the hospital, and it reduces lot of your time. And this feature is so many. So not only in terms of appointment booking, we can also have in terms of virtual health assistance, reminders, your wearable device integrations, and your core plan management, and some educational resource which been feeded into it. So now I just want to touch base like who are all benefit of this. So how can a companion bot be in benefit with others? So first thing is caregivers. There may be a caregivers who want to talk to people who touch and base with them in a regular manner. So these people can monitor the patient health. That's an important for a caregiver. And there is a wellness coach in your hospitals, or they have to touch base with the people in terms of their plans. That can also be possible in it. And healthcare providers as doctors and nurses, where they can get in touch with the patient, check their outcomes, and check with their stress and mood, and we can just have a good communication with them. And then your hospitals and clinics have the ability to check-ins, your checkouts, your billing can also take care from there. And your pharmaceutical companies can get in touch with the patients, and they are saying the side effects of the medicines or the general information which they want to pass it to the organization. And then there is a public health organization where this bot can be a general information transfer also, where they give general information to the users about the public health organization and whatever the tracks which they want to maintain. So now how it has been built, I'm just placed the word like it's not a magic, it's always a logic. So which we don't think like it's a magic which has been happening. I feel there is a logic behind the companion bot or any AI which has been used. So I'm just going to introduce a new topic called multi-agent. So multi-agent is basically a different agent performing different operations. That's how it has been built. So for example, like one of an agent will be take care of your schedules and reminders. Another one can be taking care of your medication management. And third one can be taking care of your health advice and all these things. So moving into detail, these agents have two agents. Like one is primary agent, another one is secondary agent. So primary agent is in term like takes care of only the patience, empathy, building the trust with them, and having a general guidance and giving them to the users. And secondary agent is your organizational agent, which like I have multiple departments in my organization. So for example, there is a labs and pharmacy specialist, a nutrition specialist, a privacy compliance specialist, and hospital payer specialist. So these people will have a separate agent process. So each people data will be fed into the secondary agent, and that will transfer to the primary agent, and this will go in term reflect to the user. So as I told, the secondary agents are the agents which handle different operations in the organization. So LLM, I think the sir has covered a little in terms of LLM, but LLM is, according to me, is just a conversational bot where it builds the conversation, it just understands the user, it just gives the support to the user in the language which they can understand. So on top of all this agents, an LLM has been built, and the LLM will communicate the entire thing which they want to communicate to the user. And now it's the workflow. I'm just going to pass it a little quicker. So you can see like the customer is giving a hi, and it goes to the primary agent, and the primary agent written in terms of go and check the personalization of the particular user. The user personalization happens there. So you are Devi and you have this diseases, and your history is being maintained there, and then it passes to the LLM in terms of languages. And if it's a general check-in like hi, how are you, and then it comes back like yes, I'm good, how can I help you out. If I'm going to ask in specific about my lab summary, my reports, and my schedule, then it goes to the secondary agent, where its secondary agent will give the information to the entire users in terms of communication. This is how the entire flow works. So I think so many of people has concerns in a companion bot. So the concerns are, is it secure? Will it hallucinate? Is it biased? So the first thing is it secure? So yes, I feel the security breaches is there. What is security in terms of healthcare? Is the patient information has been saved, but there is few ways to overcome it. One is like it should be data private, like encrypt your entire data and make it like a protocol and keep it in a safe manner. And then access control. Don't give the access to the entire person. The access should be controlled by the specific people in the organization. And compliance is very important, like HIPAA and GDPR compliant. The entire application has to build in the base of that so that we can overcome that. And it needs to be regularly audited, because audit is very important. As I told you, like AI is just trying to enhance the human life. So whenever we audit it, then do a regular feedback to it, then it become like more accurate. And will it be biased? The bias is there, but it can be overcome by the data diversity. So please take the data from the different regions and feed it into the entire algorithm, and then make the model to work on based of this. And regular evaluation. Please evaluate it regularly so that it keeps on throwing you the errors, and we can keep on refining the entire process. And there should be a transparency where on how it is being built to the users, so that users know when it is biased, and get the feedback of the users and again feed it into the loop. And then will it hallucinate? I think hallucination is there, but the model accuracy will happen in over a period where when the model is keep on training and it gives you more information, the hallucination will be lesser. And we need to understand the context in which the bot is going to talk to you, and that is very important. And without human intervention, I think this is not at all possible. Like whenever we have a time, we need to intervene the AI. We need to check whether it is giving a proper information to the users and work accordingly. So this is the final slide of mine. So these are the 7 steps of companion bot, which you can build it on your own even. So first, choose the domain which needs to be automated in your organization. For example, if you guys are thinking like, I need to automate the booking for us, and I need to automate pharmaceutical for me, then choose the domain which you guys want to automate, and then define the bot personality. The bot personality is very important. It should be very personalized, empathetic to the user, where the user feels like a person has been talking to me rather than a bot. And then choose a base LLM. Base LLM is an LLM which is already available in the market, but you guys need to train it in terms of healthcare or your personalized hospitals or your personalized care which you want to. And create an agents which I described earlier, like there is primary agents and secondary agents. Please create an agents according to your organizational domain, and then put it all together, add some security layer to it, and test the companion bot, which is a very important step. And seventh one, please repeat the process, where once you repeat the process, then only your entire model will get fine-tuned, and the users will feel like I am recognized by the organization. It is so personalized to me, and I always been understood or heard by the people in the organization. And that's all the one I have. Thank you.